Kira Sunflower exudes a captivating aura, a blend of elegance and power that demands attention. Though her stature mirrors the typical height of her race, her lean and agile form bears testament to her tireless devotion to the art of martial arts. In her youth, her fur resplendent in hues of gold and reddish-brown, glistened under the sun's caress, highlighting her natural allure. But now, her fur has ripened, taking on the color of wisdom, adding a layer of profound depth to her striking presence. Her exterior transformation serves as a visual chronicle of her life's journey, of lessons learned, trials faced, and victories earned. Her face carries an air of serene determination. Her almond-shaped amber eyes glisten with intelligence and empathy, revealing a deep well of wisdom acquired through her spiritual journey. Above her eyes, thin, arched eyebrows frame her visage, while a small, button-like nose rests above a delicate mouth that often curls into a warm and knowing smile, reflecting the kindness and compassion that reside within her. Her voice, when she speaks, carries a soothing yet authoritative tone. Whether offering guidance to her companions or engaging in conversation, her words are chosen carefully, displaying both her wisdom and her desire to uplift and inspire others. Wrapped around her lithe form is a simple and practical attire befitting her monk lifestyle. Woven from fine materials, her clothing is adorned with intricate patterns and symbols that reflect her connection to her monastic order. She wears loose-fitting pants that allow for unrestricted movement, along with a fitted robe that can be adjusted to adapt to various weather conditions. Her robe, its fabric made from fine silk interwoven with delicate symbols representing the path of harmony she follows. The robe, a muted shade of blue, drapes gracefully around her form, symbolizing the calm and tranquility she seeks to embody. She carries herself with a serene and composed demeanor, always aware of her surroundings and ready to spring into action if the need arises. Despite her calm exterior, her movements are fluid and precise, a testament to her honed combat skills. She walks with a silent grace, her steps purposeful and deliberate. In Kira's presence, one cannot help but feel a sense of peace and reassurance. Her gentle demeanor and unwavering resolve make her a pillar of strength and a source of inspiration for those around her. She radiates an aura of compassion and understanding, embodying the teachings of her monastic upbringing. Overall, Kira embodies the essence of a monk, graceful, wise, and dedicated. She carries the weight of her responsibilities with humility and a deep understanding of the path she has chosen. Through her presence and actions, she seeks to bring harmony, justice, and enlightenment to a world plagued by shadows. Backstory. Kira was born into the cloistered tranquility of the Sunflower Monastery, nestled in the leafy canopy of an enormous rainforest. As a Vanara, a race of monkey-like humanoids, Kira was at home in this green sanctuary. The ancient trees were her playground, and the song of the wind rustling through the leaves was her lullaby. At a tender age, Kira was chosen by the monastery's venerable elder, Master Yuan, to follow the path of the monk. Her energetic spirit, matched with an uncanny natural athleticism, marked her as an exceptional candidate for the monastic path. She spent her formative years under Master Yuan's attentive guidance, learning to harness her body and mind in harmony. Master Yuan enlightened her with the 8 virtues of harmony, the philosophical bedrock of their order: inner strength, the development of physical and mental resilience; wisdom, cultivating knowledge and understanding of the world; balance, maintaining a sense of equilibrium in body, mind, and spirit; compassion, showing kindness and empathy towards others; truth, seeking and speaking the truth in all matters; peace, promoting non-violence and seeking resolution through peaceful means; unity, recognizing the interconnectedness of all life; enlightenment, striving for spiritual awareness and self-discovery. These principles became the guiding compass of her life. Kira's commitment to these virtues was unwavering, and she proved to be a devoted pupil, internalizing each virtue with earnest dedication. Her skills in martial arts grew rapidly under Master Yuan's tutelage. She honed her body into a weapon of precision, her fists delivering blows with the speed of a hummingbird and the power of a tempest. Yet, despite her martial prowess, she was a gentle soul, consistently applying her order's teachings of victory without harm. She was a protector of peace, a guardian of balance, and a beacon of wisdom to her fellow monks and the local villages that often sought the monastery's help. As the sands of time slipped steadily through the hourglass, Kira found herself on the precipice of a significant turning point, the elevation to the esteemed role of Grandmaster. The mantle of the Grandmaster wasn't simply a transfer of power, but an important milestone in her spiritual voyage. It was a profound recognition of her mastery in martial arts, an acknowledgement of her deep spiritual wisdom, and a beacon of the monastery's enduring ideals and aspirations. The seasoned monks, venerable mentors who had once instructed Kira, now revered her for her wisdom and formidable strength. It was a transition that demanded her to not only tread her path of spiritual growth, but to illuminate the way for others on their journeys as well. A particular joy for Kira was to engage all the masters of the monastery in combat simultaneously. It was not just a test of skill for her, but a playful dance where she reveled in the sheer pleasure of movement and competition. She invariably triumphed over them, her movements demonstrating her masterful flow and fluidity in martial arts. She often employed their strength against them, tactically forcing them to contend with their weaknesses. She regularly reminded them, "True strength lies in recognizing your weaknesses, not in ignoring them." To enhance the challenge and demonstrate her abilities, Kira often chose to fight under constraints. At times, she would blindfold herself, taking away the advantage of sight. Other instances saw her with one arm restrained behind her back, or limiting herself to standing on just one leg. Despite these self-imposed limitations, she invariably displayed a broad smile on her face during these contests. The joy of combat, the thrill of the challenge, were passions that brought her true delight. This annual challenge was a tradition she cherished, an opportunity to test her skills and help her peers recognize and confront their own limitations. The serenity of Kira's existence was abruptly shattered when, during a deep meditative trance, her spirit was catapulted into a chilling ethereal plane. There, she was confronted with a harrowing vision of a shadowy figure that filled her heart with a cold dread she had never known. The figure, a monstrous entity devoid of light, appeared to be sowing seeds of malice and discord among men and beasts alike, its whispers filled with promises of power and glory to fuel their darkest desires. This encounter sent a chill coursing through Kira's veins, pulling her abruptly from her meditative state. She awoke to a world that had suddenly turned hostile. The previously serene skies above the monastery were now heavy with ominous storm clouds. The heavens cried out in torrents of rain, as though mourning the impending doom that loomed over their once peaceful world. News soon reached the monastery of horrifying incidents occurring in the neighboring villages. Innocent folk who had once lived peacefully were now driven to acts of violence and destruction, their hearts corrupted by an unseen force. Their lives had been twisted into nightmares, their dreams turned into graves for their hopes, and their souls lost in a maze of confusion and fear. Kira found herself engulfed by a feeling of dread and sorrow that transcended her personal tranquility. The vision continued to haunt her dreams, the shadow's chilling whispers echoing in her mind, tainting her rest with images of destruction and chaos. The voice was a poison, spreading despair and inciting malevolence within the hearts of those who heard it. Overwhelmed by a sense of duty and a deep-seated determination, she resolved to confront this malevolent force. She understood that her journey would take her away from the peace and safety of her monastery, pushing her into a world that was slowly being devoured by a sinister darkness. She knew her skills, both as a martial artist and a spiritual guide, would be tested like never before. As she prepared for her quest, she felt the weight of the looming darkness. Yet she clung to the teachings of the 8 virtues of harmony that Master Yuan had imparted. She was resolved to embody these virtues even more fiercely, to shine as a beacon of hope amidst the spreading shadow. And so, Kira Sunflower, the monk of the Sunflower Monastery, stepped out of the safety of her home into a world teetering on the brink of chaos. She had vowed to face the encroaching darkness, her heart fortified with the virtues she had been taught, and her spirit alight with a brave determination. The journey would be perilous, but she knew she was ready. After all, the darkest night often gives way to the brightest dawn. Embarking on a journey with Kira Sunflower as your hero, is a promise of an adventure that intricately weaves external conflicts with profound internal growth. If your heart seeks a character that embodies the harmony of strength and wisdom, a unique blend of physical mastery and spiritual enlightenment, then Kira awaits your call. Here are the reasons why. Martial mastery. As a monk, she possesses an exemplary skill set in martial arts. With her, you command a hero who is a living weapon, her body honed through relentless practice to deliver strikes with the swiftness of a gust and the force of a tempest. Her nimble movements and expertly timed attacks can help turn the tide of any battle. Guardian of harmony, she stands as a beacon of balance and peace. She carries the teachings of the 8 virtues of harmony deeply embedded in her heart, allowing her to approach situations with wisdom and tranquility. As Kira, you're not only an agent of change in a world under siege, but a nurturer of unity and understanding, champion of the oppressed. Her compassion drives her to stand up for those who cannot defend themselves. She is a protector of the weak and an advocate for justice. Choosing her as your hero provides an opportunity to change the world beyond the battlefield, promoting peace and unity in a divided land. Spiritual explorer. Kira's story encourages exploring sides of self-growth and self-discovery that extend beyond the physical realm. Through her, you journey into the realm of spiritual enlightenment, delving into profound questions of purpose, morality, and the interconnectedness of life. Choosing Kira as your hero is to embark on a journey that intertwines external action and internal evolution. If you're ready to confront the darkness both outside and within, to foster unity in a world teetering on the brink, then Kira Sunflower is ready to guide your way. Harness her wisdom, draw from her strength, and let your adventure begin.